Hello, my friends. Welcome back to more trading signals for cryptocurrencies. Today is the 22nd of February, and we're going to see that maybe we got a very powerful crash. I say maybe because it could be actually that this is not over yet. We could actually go even lower. Okay, I talked about this in previous days. I told you that I was longing. Okay, I long Solana for most of the current week, of this current week, but eventually, like I told you, I closed my position right now. Right there on the 85, 80, 86 level. Because I told you, I actually was very clear in my Twitter post that if I saw the price reject anything beyond 86, I was going to close the long because I was already talking maybe 2, 3 consecutive green days. The market cannot go up forever, and eventually it has to retrace, and eventually it will retrace, and it will be very hard, a very powerful correction. I was also telling you that my predictions were telling me that around the 24th of February, I was seeing a potential huge crash for the markets. Now, this comes a little bit earlier than I expected. I expected the crash to begin to develop somewhere around the 23. But right now it's the 22nd of February, and we can see the markets are in deep red. As you can see, all of these levels were predicted by my indicator. If we go to the replay area, we're going to see, for example, that even the long positions, okay, were extremely easy to spot. Go back with replay mode to the lowest position of that day, which is the 19th of February. We're going to see many potential levels, but usually the ones that I only care about are the first, the last, or the second middle and the third level, okay? Because this first level usually never hits, okay? It's very rare that we actually the price reverse from the first level. Usually we have to wait for the second
Yeah,
or the
boy.
third level, which is the ones that I'm highlighting here right now. So that's actually what we need to do. We wait, and as you can see, the price breaches the first level very easily, then goes
Yeah,
higher, and
boy.
it touches the second level, and eventually, yesterday on the 21, we reach the final level. From here, all you have to do is wait. Now place your shorts. These are the levels that you need to watch out for, potentially even lower, as you can see. Now let's go back to the current position. See how it goes. The first level was completely breached, absolutely destroyed. Then we get the second level, which, in my opinion, it could be reached. It could be already being broken through because it was a very volatile candle right now, very volatile stuff. So maybe we can go even lower to this area, or maybe around this area, 76 sounds good. There's not a massive difference between 76 and 75, okay? But it's just telling you that it's very possible that we can go into even lower positions. We need to watch out for this because if we go to the fractals that I talked about in previous days, for example, we're going to see that I was examining the fractals for many coins, not just Solana. But looking at the other coins, the fractal is almost the same, okay? There are very small differences between each and every single coin. For example, we see that every single time, as time passes, the resistance is going to get even lower, okay? So the bearish trend is still very much in play. There are many people who are telling you that we can go safely long from here, and eventually we'll reach the all-time season and the all-time high season. The altcoin season with a new all-time high, whatever. So many delusional takes from many people who have no idea about the markets. They are leading their own followers to basically hell. They're making them lose a lot of money, man. It's insane how bad their analyses are. I saw some Twitter accounts, and it's just unbelievable, guys. They have been always wrong the entire cycle. Maybe a couple times they got something right because eventually you have to get something right because to be 100% on the losing side is again also impossible. Very much like being a winner every single time, 100% of the time. But you can get very, very close to that area, very close to that accuracy if you follow me and if you also have the indicator that I use. So again, look at this. This is the fractal of the previous cycle, as you can see, lower resistances. If I were to say today maybe corresponds to this level, because this is a very sharp drop, as you can see. And this also corresponds to the lowest position that we saw on the 5th of February, which in the previous fractal will be around the 12th of May. So we can maybe go long from here, but again, the pumps are going to get even weaker every single time. Every single time they're going to go even weaker. So eventually we're going to reach a very possibly a new low for many coins, not most, but maybe some coins will go to an even lower position that we saw on the 5th of February. And from this we can range for a couple more weeks, I'll say, then another drop, and then even more range. Okay, this usually is going to be the bottom for many coins. If we go to Solana on that fractal again, we're going to see very much the same story. Okay, we're going to see, for example, very, very clearly that we have lower resistances every single time. The price fails to pump to good levels. You can also see that this support kind of holds for most of the month. So I expect this support to maybe hold for most of February, except for the very last days or the very first days, the very first week of May, which is, I mean, March, which is when I can
Yeah,
see
boy.
another huge crash coming for the markets. But yeah, you can see, if I were to say, in my opinion, this today corresponds to possibly around these positions, maybe these positions. So maybe we can long again from here, and we can also close the long to a level which is very close to previous resistances. Okay, for that we also have the indicator. The indicator has never failed me. Every single time, no matter the market conditions, it always does its job. I mean, it has never failed. Okay, every single time I use the indicator, I get extremely accurate levels that I only need to watch out for, be patient, let the price play out, and then close the trade when the price reaches the area that I want. Okay, that's very, very easy to do. Again, this is on Solana. If we go to Ethereum, we're going to see the same pattern again. Once again, okay, this is what you need to study fractals. I mean, look at this. I even highlighted this area in previous videos of mine. Okay, and I also told you about the same thing that I'm telling you now. Okay, every single time we reach lower resistances, so the trend is extremely bearish. Don't get fooled by other accounts who are telling you to that this is the bottom and that you can safely buy from here. Okay, if you're only doing spot trading, I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's not really a big difference. But if you really want to get the most profits, you need to wait, because we're going to go even lower than this. So look at this. Lower resistances. The support holds for most of the month, but eventually it's going to get breached and broken down by either the next month or the next 2 months. I really expect that to happen on March, because March appears also as a red month in my predictions. And my predictions also tell me that the last days of February are going to be mostly just corrections. And again, my predictions for these days, I told you that I was expecting corrections for around the 24th of February. Again, like I told you, maybe a little bit earlier. Okay, it came a little bit earlier today. I was expecting this move only by the 23 or 24. Today is the 22 of February, so maybe it came one day earlier than expected, but it's still very much at play, man. I mean, look at this price. There's no bulls are getting absolutely destroyed right now. Yeah, Solana, look at this. This is another support. But just by looking at the strength of this candle, man, this is huge. This is a very, very hard crash. Anyways, my friends, that's all I wanted to say today. Okay, if you want more information about the indicators or predictions, whatever you want, make sure to email me. I'll give you all the information that you need. Okay, so have a good day. Take care. Follow the work. Follow me on Twitter. Like, share, and subscribe for the work, guys, again. And I'll see you guys next time.